Hey guys, so this is Aisha and welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be doing something very different and exciting for me. I'm going to be doing a style video. So there's been a tag going around YouTube. Some of my favorite YouTubers have been doing this tag, and it's style in 5 minutes tag. And so I'm going to try to keep it really quick and fast, and let's just jump right into it. So the first question in the tag is, what are your style inspirations and who inspires you? Who are your style icons? And for me, a couple of people come into mind, and usually it used to be like actors and models, but now it's more because of social media. You know, fashion inspiration is just out there, and there's so many amazing bloggers. I really kind of want to highlight the bloggers that inspire me in terms of my fashion. So the first person is Hey Claire. So she's, you know, a YouTuber, and her name's Claire Marshall, and she just has the most cool Cali urban street style out there. She does a lot of basics with ripped jeans and moto jackets, and she just has a very nice signature street style, and I really love the ease that she does with her style. So you guys should definitely check her out. Sincerely Jules is also one person I came across on Instagram, and she does a lot of travel and fashion, and I love how she, you know, really transforms and evolves her fashion as she's traveling, like in different areas and locations and weather, and she just completely evolves to those different fashion inspirations from the place that she's visiting. And yeah, her blog is just beautiful. She has amazing photographs, and everything about it is just so cohesive, and it's like storytelling, so it's a really cool fashion blogger. Eleanor Pendleton from Gritty Pretty. So I've been following Gritty Pretty for a long time, and she's just like so classic and so polished. Everything's very neutral and clean, clean lines and all of that. So she's very, like, I kind of, when I feel like inspiration for being a little more polished and put together, I totally look for her for inspiration. Someone I want to give a shout out is Leo Chan, from someone I've known from high school. He went to Brooklyn Tech with me, and he is the kind of genius behind Levitate Style. So I'll link him down below, and he does a lot, again, of travel and fashion, and specifically, of course, focuses on menswear. And I think you can find inspiration anywhere, and I totally look at his page and his blog for inspiration and how to incorporate menswear into my style, my personal style. And yeah, and so the next question, that's one down. The next question is, what is your best style advice? For me, I would have to say two things. One thing that comes to mind is something that I heard Tim Gunn say a million times on Project Runway, which is, you know, your proportions, dress for your body type. I'm someone who's like athletic and curvy, so I try to really accentuate certain parts of my body, if it's my waist or just my legs, because I really like my athletic legs. It's just like, know exactly how to proportion yourself and wear clothes that's fitted for you, I think makes a huge difference. I've always fluctuated with my weight, and sometimes it's hard when your weight changes so much to find pieces that you can really, you know, evolve with your body. And it's just important to constantly change or find ways to get creative, belting things and cinching things up, or just getting creative. Like sometimes I'll put a dress on and I'll want the waist to be a little tighter so that there's more of a structure and form, so I'll throw in a pencil skirt over the dress and use that kind of as a way to show a little more of my proportions. So that's one of my style tips. The next question, the third question is, what type of outfit do you wear the most? So I don't wear one certain type of outfit, but I always gravitate towards neutrals. I've always kind of been very bohemian and out there, and I just done so many different styles. Like I'll do a lot of hip hop, like go for this hip hop dancer look, and then the next day I'll be like totally hippie and bohemian. I think you have to have fun with it. But what I like to wear the most now is just, I love whites and creams and neutrals, because I really love how it kind of accentuates a darker skin tone. So like I have like a more of a honey caramel skin tone, and it's just, I love wearing light colors because I feel like it just makes me feel a little more glowy and bright, and just very sophisticated. So I think what I wear the most is more the colors, so I'll go more for grays and whites and creams. So that's what I wear the most for sure. And definitely like blush tones. I really love blush tones. And yeah, what was my style like as a teen? As I mentioned, like I explored so many different things. Like I feel like to find your style, you have to be adventurous. To find your personal style, you have to look at other people and not, you know, copy them, but use that as kind of inspiration for yourself. So I live in New York City, and there's so many amazing you know, just people walking down the street. I'll look at someone and how they paired a jacket with like a men's shirt, and then they have like Oxfords on, and or maybe like a simple detail of like you know, folding the bottoms of your jeans and cuffing them a little bit. Or there's just small subtle things that I always get inspired by. But you know, when I was a teenager, I kind of would be obsessed and have different addictions to different things. Like I had a phase where I was really into wrestling, and it's really embarrassing, but I would only wear like baggy pants and like wrestling shirts. And then once I got out of a tomboy phase, I was like, I want to be really girly, and I'd always want to wear dresses and heels, and I felt like I was trying really hard. And then once I finally got to college, I realized, you know, I was not one thing. I was just a collection of so many ideas and thoughts, and there's so many parts of my identity that I want to express. So I use fashion like that, and I now like, you know, like I mentioned, basics and neutrals, and a lot more modern and clean lines. But I'll always you know, play around with it and have fun with it. Like today I put on this headband, and I was like, you know what, like I'm feeling it. I like the contrast. I like the polka dots. It's very 60s to me, and I just kind of wanted to be playful. So I just threw on the headband, and I thought like, yeah, that works. And as long as you feel good, and as long as you have something to say, like it says something about you that moment, that day, I think that's all that matters, is just own it and be, you know, excited about it, and don't do anything that you feel like is pushing yourself or being forced or anything like that. So yeah, just my advice is also, if you're trying to find personal style, to look at magazines, or just print out different looks that you like on Instagram, and like create a board, and like you'll start noticing patterns of what your eye gravitates towards. So yeah, I think that is a little over 5 minutes. I'm so sorry guys, but style is a very kind of unique, big beast of a thing. So thank you so much for watching the video, and I would love to hear some of your style staples and your style tips below, because we can always learn from each other. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Until the next time guys, love you, bye.